Open the drawers, grab like a bundle of chopsticks like that. What? And I'm like, that don't even gonna hurt me.
Were you like dodging it?
And Bart was just tap dancing.
So we talk here all the time about like Asian guys and how we had to grow up and how we got our asses beat and we got beat up and our parents hit us and we got beat up. As Asian girls growing up in, you know, generally the same areas, was it anything like that for you?
Not in Arcadia.
Not in Arcadia? Damn.
Well, I don't know.
Your mom never threatened it?
Yeah, but never.
She would threaten it? How would she threaten it?
I don't know about, to hit me?
Yeah.
Not my mom.
She never threatened you?
So your dad?
Yeah.
Did your dad ever hit you?
No. Also,
Really?
I don't think they ever really. I think one time they said like stick your hand down. They slapped it with the ruler.
That's it?
Yeah.
What roller? What do you mean? Like
A ruler.
Oh, a ruler. Oh, that's chill.
They never said like, "我把你打个半死." You know what that
No,
means?
yeah.
So that means like, I will hit you until you're half dead.
What the heck? How does it sound?
我把你打个半死.
My parents.
That's pretty good.
My parents aren't very like the stereotypical Asian parents.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the yeah, like
Were they rock stars or something?
Yeah.
no, not at.
Are they like just very Americanized?
I mean, like my dad wasn't here half the time because he was like doing business.
Oh.
But like even like he's still like they're just kind of like do well in school. Like they were never like go be a doctor, lawyer, or whatever. They're like do business or like.
Wow.
When I was at UCI and I'm like, I don't know if like what I'm learning is really what I want to do. They're like, oh, weren't you interested in like fashion? Like, why don't you just drop out and go to like FITM?
What? That is not normal at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're
You have white parents somehow.
Yeah.
That's
but
next
they're
level.
they're not. They're from Taiwan. Like, you know, they.
That's so weird.
But yeah, they were always.
That's
like,
crazy,
they-
yeah.
My mom's like, when I was in high school and I was like taking AP classes, my mom's like, don't take too many.
Dude.
She's like, you don't have to take that many, and it was almost like she was discouraging me, and
Don't
I'm
make
the
school
one.
so hard.
And I'm like, no, I want to. Like,
Maybe instead of tiger parenting, they realize the real hack is to be like, nah, you don't want to do that.
oh no.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, but really they're like, come
That
on.
was
They're like,
with me. With my brother, she definitely had to be like, did you do your homework? And like,
oh, well, maybe you were just studious already.
but they never like were like you should be a doctor or anything. Like,
So weird.
they definitely encourage us. Like my brother is very artistic, and they're like yeah, go pursue that, but like
Take over the art world.
But make sure you're doing it in a way where you have a business in mind.
What the?
Did you ever see your parents beat up your brother?
No, the only time my brother that I can remember my brother maybe got hit was because he like was annoying me, but he
Yeah.
kind of like went like that, like.
Yeah.
But then like he was already on my nerves, and then I just started crying,
Oh.
and then I was like, he hit me.
Oh, you told on him?
I mean, like,
Oh my god,
because
dude.
I started crying. My mom's
What a
like,
rat.
I started crying, so my mom's like, what happened? And like, I mean, technically he kind of did,
Yeah.
but my mom's like, what did I tell you? You never put your hands on like a girl.
Oh.
So he got his, I don't think he really got his ass whipped.
She whacked him? Or
I don't know, I
like,
wasn't, she didn't want to traumatize me. I wasn't there to witness.
She was like, please step outside.
And then she hit him.
Man,
I don't know.
that's
I don't think
crazy.
it was like, but it was definitely where like that wasn't a thing in my house.
Wow, dude. If Bart like met you, like saw your parenting as a kid when he was a kid, it would have blown his mind.
It would be
Especially
more
in an
like
Asian family?
Yeah.
Dude,
it would
that's
be more like my dad would lecture my ear off, where I'm like, oh my god, I can't stand here anymore. Like listening to you talk.
Lucky you.
because I got my ass beat. I've seen my friends get their ass beat. They don't. Their parents don't hide. I'm like sometimes I'm like sitting at my friend's house, and I'm like, you guys know I'm here, right? Because you're just beating the fuck out of
Wait,
I'm like,
do you
that's
get a
crazy.
lecture too, or do you just get
both of them. One time,
Sometimes they just too tired to lecture, but they're not tired to beat your ass.
one time I I think my mom lectured me for literally like 3 hours straight because I was staring at the clock. She was just talking and talking and talking. I'm like, fuck, it's 2 o'clock, and then I was like, pow!
It's like you,
And I'm like, oh fuck, it's 5? What the fuck? She's been talking this whole time. Holy shit!
What did
I
you
don't know
do? Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't even remember what I did.
So did you?
Wait, but
grow
these are all guys though, boys. Boys
Yeah.
getting beat or girls too?
I don't know if any girls getting beat.
I don't know about girls, but a lot of dudes got beat.
I think the Filipino girls that I knew got beat by their
What?
dads. Yeah.
really?
By their dad?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I dated a girl and her parents jumped her.
What? What do you mean? Like they're
Like
waiting
ninjas?
around the corner?
Tag team jumped her ass.
They're waiting around the corner and she got home and they just like.
Tapping out.
It's almost like happy birthday, but it's not.
I had to hold myself from like laughing because of how
Laughing?
funny it was. Well, cause like,
How old was she?
well, she stayed past her curfew, right? So I dropped her off, and then as soon as I get back, I get a phone call. She goes, "My parents, they beat me up," and I'm like, "Oh, that fucking sucks. What happened?" And she goes, I guess like they've been trying to call her, and then like she hasn't been picking up, whatever." So as soon as she opened up the door to get in the house, her mom literally was like behind her, so she can fucking trip her, and her dad kicked her in the stomach like freaking Leonidas. Yeah.
Holy shit!
So that's like how the
So
Lost
they
Boys
tag
fought
team-
Hook.
So they jumped her, like she fucking tripped her. Her dad kicked her in the stomach.
No, that's not
Yeah.
acceptable. That's not a punishment. That's just like.
And then what? They're like, "They'll teach you," and then they.
Her mom got on top, smacked her face, and said, "I'll teach you to freaking like."
What exactly did she do wrong?
She just passed her curfew.
Oh
She
my
was
god, dude!
supposed to, yeah,
And they tag teamed her like a wrestling duo.
yeah. They just fucking, all right, boom, you know?
But did she ever do it again though?
Yeah.
Did you ever have to do any of like, like Bart grew up with so many Buddhist tradition type stuff? You didn't have any of that. You didn't have to go to the temple. You didn't have to do prayers. You didn't have to do none of
I did.
Well, okay. Like my grandma, on my dad's side, I guess like would try to get us to go to church from time to time, but like my parents don't really believe in that.
Wow, lucky.
No, but you know,
You
okay.
skipped a whole chapter.
They sound like hippies, dude. What?
You don't have random vegetarian
No,
days?
but like when I went to like
In Taiwan, there's random vegetarian days. That's why there's vegetarian restaurants like on every street corner.
Huh?
Cause there'll be like random like, oh,
this is the first time I'm hearing this.
this is the 15th of whatever like lunar year bullshit,
Okay.
and they'll just like the whole country will just eat vegetarian food that day for some reason.
But I did give my mom shit for this because I'm like, there's a lot of Asian stuff that I didn't know about because like weren't Buddhist, so like I'm like, did you know that like my friends or something like they would do some like celebrate? So I'm like, did you know that like I don't know
You
like
get red envelopes?
oh yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
But
okay.
like,
You got
but there's
the
a lot
good
of those
stuff.
things like I didn't know about. My mom was like, oh yeah, like a lot of Chinese people do that. Or
Oh, so she knew the whole time.
well, no, it's just not something our family practices or
Dang,
does.
that's pretty tight.
And like the major like Chinese holidays, they're usually in Taiwan, just like timing wise. So I never know when it is until like all my friends are like, oh, I can't. It's Chinese New Year's, and I'm like, oh, it is, because like my parents aren't here, and even if they were, like, we would just be like, oh, let's have a meal together. We wouldn't have like whatever the traditional.
You guys don't do like some fucking giant house cleaning?
No.
I kind of feel that too. Like there were hella Japanese things that I asked my mom, and she goes, "You want to do that? That thing's boring."
Really?
Or like there's like cultural things that she goes, "Yeah, I
Like
grew up
Obon Festival?
I think it's one of those things where she grew up with it, so she's like, that shit's lame. I don't want to fucking do that thing.
Don't you
there's
get
a
more
lot of things
interested
like
now
that.
though? As I grow older, I'm like, can you tell me more about this, or can you? Like,
Yeah,
make
When you're
me a part
older,
of it,
yeah.
you know?
That's the
'Cause
thing.
Now I really want to be a part of all that stuff.
I think they don't see that it's. What my mom told me was like she didn't even think about teaching me the culture.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't even. It's like air. Like it's there. She doesn't even know that it's gone when she comes to the States, and she's like, she doesn't realize I'm raising an American kid. So then I think there's also that too, where she's like, well, it's America. We don't do that. We don't need to do that. We don't have to go do this stuff.
But did you grow up? Because like we grew up in Arcadia, like.
Yeah. But it's hella Chinese
That's
there.
what I mean. Like, there's all these things,
yeah.
and then I just don't know. And like, I'll hang out with friends that we'll talk about. Like, we need to go clean the house before whenever.
Yeah, because it'll be like Chinese New Year, and apparently you're supposed to like clean the house like never before or something.
Wow. Is that for like
a
good
major
luck or
thing.
something?
Yeah, you're supposed to clean everything.
All the bad luck.
All the bad luck. I would straight up like take apart the fucking toaster and like get all the crumbs out and all like crazy like.
They just
clean
made you
that shit.
clean, dude. They just made
the
shit up.
craziest cleaning ever, and then I just remember the whole day like all my friends would rotate. Can Bart come out to play? And I'm like, no, I gotta fucking clean the house like never before. And they would just constantly rotate every couple hours. Can you come out to play now? I'm like, no.
I like that it's like never before, even though it's an annual thing.
Yeah.
Every year, like never before.
They'll be like, remember how good we cleaned the house last year? This year's even better than that.
Oh.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you do Japanese culture stuff? Like,
Yeah, so I lived in Okinawa up until I was like 6 years old. Do you know soroban? It's like the abacus.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt taught like class for that, so my mom would make us go to that. That shit was so
You
boring.
have to go to class for that?
Yeah.
My grandpa
like
was
an
so
absolute
quick with that. Like, just like,
I used to know how to use that thing.
It's
What?
really cool. I mean, now I wish I knew because
I mean, I was like 4 or 5. He taught me, and I was like, oh,
And it's actually useful? Like,
yeah, people do it in their heads. Like they
so
could imagine.
quick.
They could imagine.
When you see an Asian kid doing this,
Oh,
It's that.
yeah, it's
No,
literally
deadass.
like they do that to
Asian
like
kid.
It's because they're envisioning what.
How about
they're-
like other people?
they're just trying to do gang signs.
What is it called? Soda?
soroban. Yeah, soroban.
What other things did you do that were like that?
I did like Okinawan style taiko drumming.
No
Is
way.
it the one with the? Oh no, I'm thinking about the guitar where they got like snakeskin guitars.
I got like shamisen and stuff like that. Yeah.
But it's a different
Do
style.
the thing where it's like, I think they call it the first chore, where they like send the kid off to run an errand in the city by themselves.
No, I never had to do that, but I know
I
what you're
did
talking
that.
about, though. That's so cute though.
Oh, it's like the
Cool.
first time you do you're independent.
Yeah, like when
But
you're,
yeah.
like
3.
5 and
Yeah.
you're 3 and you go off and cross
But
the
Japan's
street.
so safe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like 5 or 6.
My mom was like,
Yeah.
I was walking to school by myself at 3 years old. I'm like, what? Are you
Yeah.
insane?
But there's hella independent kids there though. But usually you see them in groups. You don't see them alone all the
Pretty
time.
tight.
Yeah.
A gang of kids.
Yeah. And then they're all wearing like yellow hats or like red hats.
Well, then what kind of punishment did you get at home? Did you get Asian style or brother style?
I think you got the brother style.
Honestly, I was like one of the lucky kids who honestly didn't really get beat all that much.
That is so tight.
Yeah, like I mean, my mom
All that
slapped my mom slapped me up a couple times, but like I honestly kind of deserved it.
Yeah.
What about your brothers though? Was it one of those where like your brothers got beat? So you're like, oh shit, don't do that, don't do that.
Yeah, I did learn a lot from my brothers, but like they weren't getting beat that much either. Like it was always kind of deserved.
Oh, so it was never like irrational.
Kind of understand why. And then a lot of people think my dad would be like really like disciplinary,
Military dad.
military dad, but honestly, he's never put a hand on us ever.
Really?
Wow.
Did he have like strict rules?
We not really even strict. Like it's just like at least get a B in school. Don't break the law.
A B?
Don't break the law.
Dope.
Because he's half black.
If my parents told me to get B's, I would probably get A's.
No, but if they didn't, if they told me that I could get any grade, I probably would have been like a C student. So, and I wanted to play sports, so
But that's nice. That's nice that you didn't have to go through unnecessary whoopings.
yeah.
No.
I mean, I like your guys' stories though.
Anything under
Wish I didn't have them.
I like your stories. No, but yeah, I got lucky with that.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
Or did your parents get lucky with you? Because I kind of feel
Just
like,
be a good kid, dude.
dude,
That's true. I did.
looking back, I was a menace, man.
You deserved it too.
I believe
I
that.
did some crazy shit. So I'm like, yeah, but also, it was like if low impulse control parents, low impulse controlled kid,
Yeah.
that's a bad recipe.
Combo.
Yeah.
That combo, yeah.
When I moved to Phoenix and I saw like how other kids grew up, I was like, damn, I'm an angel. Like my parents saw like
Yeah.
the kids I went to school with, what they do. I don't like they think I was like an angel. But like they didn't know. They thought I was a bad kid.
It is especially like the fact that your dad probably has so many ways to make you lose consciousness.
Yeah, it's like a waterboard.
What he used to do though, when we did get in trouble when he was around, like I remember one time he made us like work out, like we had to do like squat holds or whatever, push ups and stuff like that. And then one time I remember my brothers were getting in trouble and they were doing like push ups or whatever in the living room, and I was laughing at my brothers, and I'm the youngest brother.
Yeah.
And then he saw that I was laughing. He's like, "You laugh one more time, I'll make you do it." And then I laughed again, and then he made me do it, and I started crying.
That's hard.
You couldn't resist.
Yeah, it was just so funny watching my brothers be in trouble.
Yeah, but if the punishment's working out, that's pretty cool. That's nice.
That doesn't associate negative feelings and thoughts with working out if
Yeah.
that's the punishment though. Did it?
Not with Taika.
Oh.
I do, because he likes working out, but his punishments are workouts too.
Oh.
And I thought it would, but I think it's like,
It's kind of fun.
it's kind of like the vibe of what's going on. So if he fucks up or whatever, I'm like, hey, 20 burpees right now. And he's like, oh man, I don't want to do whatever. You know, or he'll like 20 push-ups right now, he'll do them and he'll bang them out. And then when we're working out, I'm like, hey, do like 20 burpees or whatever, but it's like a fun thing. Like, start warm up with 20 burpees. Like, yeah. I think it's more so like the vibe that's going on versus like the actual movement.
Yeah, because you powerlift today, so it's not like you hate it.
Yeah, I don't.
You ended up loving it more. Hey, she powerlifts too, you know?
Oh, for real? Sick.
She's all, I do.
How come you never got your ass beat? They're not that style?
No, my mom would threaten me with like the back of it, like a back scratcher.
Oh.
Yeah, or the other side of the fly swatter.
Oh.
You know, like the
Yeah.
wire
The
part.
wire that loops around.
The wire part. She would be really close to me, but she would never actually hit me.
That's almost
That
like
was good enough.
that's psychological.
That was
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
If you've been smacked, that's way better.
I mean, it's also way better when you haven't been.
Yeah.
Cause I got my mom's favorite was the back of a feather duster.
Oh.
And I'm like, whack, 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 whack. You're just running all over the house. Ah! And I would scream, Joe Ming.
What's that?
Save me.
Save me. I'm like running around.
What are you calling out to? Who's coming to save you?
I
You
don't know.
said Chinese. Who's gonna understand?
Anybody. I'm like,
Save me!
They're like,
What was like the worst equipment that she would use?
dude,
The worst tool.
it's one time I was the ring boy for my mom's friend's a wedding.
I don't know why that's funny already.
So she got me like a whole tuxedo with dress shoes or whatever. And then so I wore the dress shoes at home, and I'm like, oh, these kind of like remind me of like tap dancing shoes. So I remember going like this, tap, 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 all over the kitchen, right? And then she comes home and there's black marks everywhere. And it's just like, what did you do? And I look and I'm like, oh shit.
You didn't even realize.
I didn't even realize. I was having too much fun. And then I think what was right next to her was a hockey stick. So she threw that at me and it hit the dining table and was glass and the whole thing shattered.
She broke it.
Yo, what the?
And then she blamed that on me. That
you made her so angry.
yeah. So I got the worst ass whooping like ever.
Did she make you clean up the glass too?
No, that she was like, I think she's like, she'll.
We'll get a professional cleaner for that.
But then that turned her into a fucking like, she went berserk. Like she went, opened the like, she didn't even, some of it didn't even make sense. She fucking opened the drawers, grabbed like a bundle of chopsticks, went like that. What? And I'm like, bitch, that don't even gonna hurt me.
Were you like dodging it?
Your suit.
And Bart was just tap dancing.
Cause I'm used to the shit that hurts, And I'm like, bitch, that ain't even gonna hurt. But that's crazy that you throw all the chopsticks. Yeah, she was
While he's tap dancing.
opening fucking shit and just starting to throw spatulas and shit.
Oh my god.
So at what age did it stop where you guys could like basically fight back where they couldn't hit you anymore?
I was like,
I was a freshman. I body slammed my
High
mom.
school?
Wait, what? Like freshman in
High school.
high school. Okay.
That's way longer than I
No, because my mom came at me with the butcher knife.
Oh.
You know the Chinese cleaver?
So you were defending yourself.
He went like this, and I was like, bitch, you crazy. And I threw her on the couch, and I went outside and I asked my homies to come pick me up. I'm like, this bitch crazy.
She's in the axe gang, dude.
Oh my god.
This bitch crazy.
Wait, this is on this like I thought
Grade
just
or
like
junior high?
this is on another level.
No, it escalates. You know, she says like, "Ogeni pingla." You know what that means? Or do you know what that means?
What guinea? What?
Ogeni pingla.
I don't know what pingla means.
Like it's like I'll go to the end with you. Like that.
I'll take you down
I
with
got
me.
you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's like a final battle.
my life against your life, and she's like,
It's me or you.
I'm like, bitch, you fucking crazy.
That's crazy that she used that line.
Well, that's
She was going into war with you,
That's what
dude.
Mandarin is.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's like more
the same.
dramatic.
Imagine like Game of Thrones English, but regular day speak. That's how Mandarin sounds like. It sounds old school as fuck.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I'll go to the end with you.
Yeah.
I'll go to the end.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I'll go to the end with you. Yeah. It's like shit like that. You're like, what the fuck?
Sounds like it could be romantic too, in a way.
Not with a butcher knife.
Yeah, maybe not.
What? I forgot what was the reason for that again. What did you do wrong that she wanted to cleave you?
Probably tap dancing again.
As an adult.
Destroying the tiles, this fool.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Because it's like whatever the outcome overshadowed the incident so much, I don't even remember the incident.
Oh, right.
I just remember the fuck. I'm like, this bitch in a fucking. She probably had like fucking face cream mask on. And she's like, going like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she-
Asian
that's
moms
scary.
have no shame. There's like zero shame ever.
Wait, for who?
Asian moms.
Oh, Asian
Especially
moms.
the immigrant
Oh,
moms. Yeah.
dude.
Is it just your mom?
No, so I ended up moving in with my dad, and then my dad, I think he knew I was too
He
big.
did the same thing.
No, he would punch me in the middle of the night. He worked night
You got
shift.
jumped.
Yeah, he worked night shift, so he would hear like, let's say I ditched school on his answering machine. So it'd be like 2 a.m. and I'm like sleeping. I just get socked in the stomach. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? He goes, I know you didn't go to school today. And then he slams the door. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Isn't that crazy?
Never went to go delete messages. I used to delete messages before my parents came home.
Wow.
Well, that's because I haven't been home for 5 days. So I don't know what messages they're leaving. That was the one time a week I was coming home to like change my clothes or something.
You sound messy. You sound messy.
Dude, getting socked in your sleep. My dad socked me in my sleep, but that's because I hit him in my sleep. Yeah. Because I was sleeping next to him. I was like a really little kid. And then I went like this, and I guess I hit him in his face, and he got so pissed, he just socked me in my face.
Like a reflex.
Oh my
We were
god.
literally the bed next to each other.
No, but did he?
No, you just got mad.
Oh, that
He woke up and got mad and socked me in the face. And I just had this whole thing was swollen up, and I woke up like.
Can't
I woke up,
imagine.
I looked in the mirror, I was like, what happened? I was like a little kid.
I can't imagine your dad doing
And he was like,
that.
you sleep in your own room. Dude, he punched me like, he like literally turned like this.
Socked you.
Yeah. He said sorry like way later in life, but so messed up. I was like, my eye doesn't open.
And as
Yeah.
a kid, like feeling like a grown-up's hit probably hurts so bad.
Dude, it feels like the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it feels like you will never be that strong.
It was like a punch.
Yeah, he punched me like he punched another guy. Like a bar fight.
Oh my god.
And we were both laying down. So he literally went, like, turned like that.
That's funny.
And then went back to sleep. And I was just like, oh.
That's funny.
Damn.